everybody, Joe from Average Joe's Joinery is back with us again this week to continue his series, The Homeowner's Toolkit, tools you need in your home. And by homeowner, we pretty much mean anybody who lives anywhere. This week he's going to be demonstrating the combination drill. Check it out.
You're right guys, I'm Joe from Average Joe's Joinery, and this is Homeowner's Toolkit. This is a series of videos where I'm going to cover some basic tools I think every home should have. In this video, it's the combi drill. So what is a combi drill? A combi drill is a power tool that's most commonly powered by batteries. It has different functions to perform different tasks, such as hammer mode for drilling into masonry and brickwork, a normal drill mode for metals, wood and plastic, and a drive mode for driving in screws and different fastenings. Why do I need one? I really recommend that every home has a combi drill just because of how versatile it is. There's just so many little tasks and jobs around the home and garden that you can do with the combi drill. A good example of this is to think about mounting a flat screen TV to the wall. You're going to need it to be nice and secure, so that's going to mean drilling the wall and securing the TV bracket in place with possibly screws or even bolts in some cases. And don't worry if you've got a brick wall, because of the hammer function on combi drills, you'll have no trouble drilling through that wall. It can also be really hard work trying to fit in the screws and bolts by hand, so using your combi drill makes that a breeze. It's a lot easier and quicker too. So now that you've actually got the TV mounted on the wall and you're happy with all of that, maybe you want to route some cables. Perhaps you think about drilling a hole through the wall to route your aerial cable or your satellite or cable, like the wire that goes into the back of your telly to actually give you your picture. That can all be done. Drill a hole through the wall and away you go. Perhaps you've got a media cabinet underneath. You've got your Blu-ray player, your games console, your cable box, anything like that, and you want to hide like your HDMI cables or your input cables all nice and neat. Drill a hole in the back of your media cabinet, route all the cables nice and clean. Combi drill, perfect for those jobs. There's plenty more jobs that a combi drill can just make that much easier and make it possible too. That's not even mentioning some of the DIY projects you can get up to around your house, just making little bits and bobs. But maybe you've got some other ideas, please let me know some other ideas for a combi drill down in the comments. How do I use one? A combi drill is a very easy tool to use. There's a chuck at the front of it, and you just twist the chuck and that will open the jaws so you can fit in any bit, whether it's a drill bit, a screwdriver bit or just any other bit really. And then you can also twist it to close the jaws and tighten up onto the bit. Just make sure it's nice and tight before you use it. As I mentioned earlier, there's usually 3 settings on a combi drill: hammer mode, drill mode and drive mode. You just need to make sure that the switch is in the correct position for the function that you need. A lot of the combi drills also have a speed setting, so you can easily choose how fast you want the drill to go. You'll also see a series of numbers on the combi drill. These are the different torque settings. Now the torque is basically just how powerful the driver performs. So if you're tightening a screw and the drill starts struggling, then you can turn up the torque settings. Or if the screw's getting driven in too far, then you can lower the torque settings. And of course, the combi drill has got forward and reverse too, and the switch for that is usually positioned just above the trigger, so it's in nice easy reach for your fingers. So if you want to drive a screw, of course, leave it in forward, and if you want to take the screw back out, flick it to reverse. To actually power the combi drill on, it's just a case of pulling the trigger, and most drills are actually speed variable, so if you pull the trigger just slightly, it'll turn nice and slow. Pull it in all the way and it'll turn really fast, so you've got full control there. And usually combi drills are battery powered, so that's great for portability. You can take it all around your house, all around the garden, wherever you like, but it does mean you've got to remember to keep the batteries charged. How much do they cost? Combi drills are very reasonably priced. You can pick up a brand new combi drill from around £35 in the UK. There are of course much more expensive models out there, but if you're not planning on using it very much, really you don't have to spend a lot at all. As long as it gets the job done, that's all you need. And of course there's the second hand market. People are always putting combi drills up for sale because they're upgrading to more professional versions, or perhaps they've just picked up a new one recently, and it's always worth looking. Maybe you just might pick up a bargain. I would also recommend that you pick up a drill and driver bit selection box. This one actually cost me £10, so they're not very expensive at all. It just means that the chances are you're going to have the right bit you need for the task at hand. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think that a combi drill really is a must-have tool for every home? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody that'll find this video helpful, please go ahead and share it with them. Hopefully they'll find it helpful too. Please don't forget to subscribe to Home and Garden for Mere Mortals. By subscribing, you'll be sure to catch the next instalment of Homeowner's Toolkit. And of course, there's plenty other content creators over here on the channel, so there's plenty to watch and enjoy. So I'm Joe from Average Joe's Joinery. Thank you all for watching.